Вот в таком очаровательном месте сейчас, через пару минут, начнется показ кутюрной коллекции от CHRISTOPHE JOSSE. Ukrainian Fashion. Мы, как всегда, в центре самых ярких событий. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, enjoy a lot the show. I love the fabrics. I love how everything was made. I think it was very delicate. The colors, the pale colors, the ivories, the work in each fabric. I think it was very elegant, but very short, but very intense. I heard about him, but to be honest, this is the second collection I saw, and I was really impressed because he did a really, really great job for the couture. You know, here in the couture now is not like 20 years ago, and now I think he did a very nice couture job. Well, in fashion industry, I think if you want to make money right now, it's good to be good in prêt-à-porter, to have a very efficient product. But right now, the luxury, I think, works very well in these recession times that we are living. And I think it's good to have exclusive things, but because there is still a lot of people who has money to spend, and they want to feel unique with the clothes that they buy. This nice hat is Oh My Bob. This is from a Belgian designer, and I love it. Sports shoes, more practical for the couture to go from one side to the other.
So that it's really great, and it was like a really good show, and it was free, I think. Personally, I like dress which are more. Have you seen the pink one? Yes, the really liberty one, which flow in the sky. It's really pretty.
I think it was his best collection I've seen so far, and it was very nice to see lighter colors, lighter fabrics for winter. We're from Florida, we're clients from Florida, so of course it's always nice to have the lighter weight things. You know, much it's a little more relaxed, which is a good thing. A lot breezier, lighter, more flowing. I think it was a very solid collection. Sometimes fewer looks are better when it's more cohesive than a lot of different things. You know what I mean? I think everybody's. I'm so tired of this black on black on black on black thing. It's kind of nice to have the warm whites and the beiges and the more neutral tones. This is Gucci, and this is Louis Vuitton. My mom's a client, a haute couture client, and I am the fashion editor of Tampa Bay Times, as well as a few other magazines in Florida. I think it's more in demand. It's more relevant than ever because today the ultimate luxury, I think, is having clothes made to you, your specifications, your measurements. You know, everything. Nothing fits like haute couture, and I think today we're sort of oversaturated with all this pret-a-porter where nothing really fits. Everything's cheap and poor quality and all these things, and I think it's sort of serves to better elevate haute couture as something very special and very necessary today for those who can afford it, of course. Ukrainian fashion. Be fashionable with Ukrainian fashion.
The show was absolutely beautiful. Like, Christophe can make the woman feel amazing and beautiful in that what she's wearing. We had this, like, I was wearing this very beautiful long cape with lots of like accessories that look, the jewelry that looks like a little bit like frozen ice, and a beautiful hat on it. It was very, very beautiful. Of course, I mean, every designer is nervous before the show. Also, Christophe was really was nervous, of course. He wants everything to be perfect. He worked a lot for this collection, so he wanted it to be perfect. But he's very friendly, he's very nice. He always smiles, he always say hello, he always says thank you to us. And we got to hug him after the show, and he thanked he thanked us for the show, and we thanked him that we were able to wear his clothes. And every fashion week is hard, but haute couture isn't that hard as pret-a-porter because there are less shows. Like, I mean, here in haute couture we have, I don't really know how many, but it's less than pret-a-porter. So although we have to run and it's stressing, it's not that bad. Hi, this is Ukrainian fashion in Paris. Be fashion.
Ukrainian fashion and the Couture Fashion Week in Paris. And the fashion show, probably you don't get enough time to judge the look properly. Probably in those few seconds it might look good, it might not look good, the right model, the right light. So with the presentation you have more time, more intimate time with the piece, so you can see it, you can touch it, you can feel it. And also shooting in front of the media. It's beautiful because it shows you the, behind the scenes. So you're involved in the making of the collection, which I think it's interesting to see. It's the Autumn-Winter 13-14 Couture collection, presented here in the Couture Fashion Week in Paris at La Maurice Hotel. The theme of the collection has been inspired from the Klimt's painting. It's the graphical details and the geometric designs and the mix of it with the organic designs. The use of bold, strong colors within an intense use of gold foiling in most of his painting, which, usually the gold is very difficult to tame and make it look elegant. come from Dubai, the couture than Pret. And also because of the space of freedom that you have in couture. It's much more than what you have in the Pret. The Pret is kind of limited, the creativity. It's more about marketing and different strategies. But the couture, it has a beautiful space of freedom. I look at everybody's work, even the ones that I don't think it's my style. But I always look at a different eye that's very neutral to appreciate the work and the craftsmanship. The ones that I like, and I think we belong to the same school, which is the modern, young couture. I like the Valentino, the new designers in the house. I'm really looking forward to see what Victor and Rolf they're going to do after all these years. They're coming back in the official calendar. Many other designers in the new generation. I really like how they perceive couture and they see it in a different way from the classical ones that you used to see.
Он из арабских стран, он из Дубая, и он известный очень в тех краях. У него потрясающие всегда наряды. И как-то вот мы знакомы уже где-то, наверное, года 2. Познакомились уже в Париже на Fashion Week, и вот так вот мы общаемся, мы дружим. Париж именно это мой любимый город, я люблю здесь находиться, и я люблю проводить время со своими подругами, с которыми мы не так часто видимся, потому что у всех свои дела, свой бизнес, работа, семья, дети и так далее. Поэтому мы собираемся всегда в Париже. Это Александр Маккуин, это новый немецкий дизайнер, это Валентина, это украинская дизайнер. Но она не живет на Украине, но она делает вот такие сумки, телефоны.
У меня все так, микс. Туфли в Сен-Лоран, это самая любимая моя модель. У меня их, наверное, я не знаю, пар 15. Живанши и Валентина. Я всегда себе везде что-нибудь найду, я такая, что у меня как бы везде. Поэтому есть какие-то, конечно, отдельные вещи, которые, это только для сцены, только для подиума. А есть, конечно, которые носибельные, можно всегда что-то себе найти.
As I came in, I saw a very nice blouse. I'm really about to buy it because it's so extraordinary. For me, it's of course, in a way, it's art, and you can see the craft, and you can see really the work on a dress. If you see the haute couture dresses, you feel how long they sewed on it, and every stone they sewed by hand, and it's so amazing to see that. And I think you can see it in the whole aura here. I come here for the third time. Normally I come for the pret-a-porter as well, and I like there's something else here in the haute couture, because pret-a-porter, when you go to Berlin, you go to Milan, and you go to Paris, in a way it's a little bit similar, but haute couture is totally different. There you can see the crafts, you can see the heartbeat, I don't know, the blood of the heart in the dresses, and that is what I like so much about that. I always say Paris is the mother of all fashion weeks, and it all started with haute couture, you know, and when you read the books, the old books from the former fashion, it started all in Paris with haute couture, and then pret-a-porter was a little, like, I don't know, baby from the haute couture. I have a little mixture today. I wear a Victoria Beckham jacket, and the silk top is from Dimitri, which is a new German designer, and this leather leggings is from Utzon, and I have a Zara shoes on.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a total mixture today. I think it's a little bit of a secret, because if you have much money for buying clothes, it is no big deal to be dressed in a good way. So I think the mixture is what it makes so interesting about fashion.
Ukrainian fashion, будь модным с Ukrainian fashion в Париже.